Good afternoon, everyone. AJ here. Finally getting around to my season 9 reviews like I said I kind of would. Sorry, life's just been kind of getting in the way, a little bit bad and procrastinating as well, but getting back on track, especially since now I officially got my Kofi and PayPal set up, which, yeah, I know I've been saying for a while, but now officially I've actually have managed to withdraw the money stuff that I got from my first ever sponsors, Dark Horse KC, Chaos 007, I think he's called, so I can butcher your name. And a new guy that, I forgot to look him up, but I'll make sure he gets proper credit in my next edited video for his also Kofi donation. So thanks a bunch. If you want to help support me, especially since I've been having job issues, nothing major. I'm hoping to maybe find a new job in the next week or two. So my situation's not urgent, but if you want to help by donating something, then check out my PayPal or Kofi. Everything will be rewarded. I've even officially got the tips, the rewards you can get for sponsoring me if you do so. But anyway, enough saying self-promotion, though every little bit helping will be rewarded, especially if you even just follow me on Kofi, like, let's see, Blazing, I forget his name since, Blazing, I'm sorry, I should have wrote this down, but anyway, him along with CailadelRose, who also recently followed me, as well as Cupcake Slash, I think. I'm sorry, I'm kind of in a bit of a hurry working on stuff for LGBT month. It's too long to the other reviews. So anyway, let's just get it to Twilight 7. Well, actually, you're probably wondering about all this stuff first. And yeah, a little birthday gift from my dad, Aquaman poster. Yeah, DC, back on track. As well as this also unique little thing I got for my stepmom. Kind of some bad weather over here. We had to clean out her basement, my dad. And she gave me this nice little present. It's I'm not sure how well you can see it. I'm kind of making this in a hurry, but it's of a Pegasus and a wizard crystal ball scene. But the real detail is that this is actual amethyst stone. Yeah, pretty cool, right? I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll just put it here, or maybe here next to little me, AJ. But yeah, some cute, nice stuff. I thought I'd just show off, so maybe it will make the thumbnail more clickbaity, if you will, because gotta get those views and whatnot. But anyway, enough wasting time. Let's get into the episode review of Twilight 7, the 200th episode. And what do I think about it? Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. I actually thought it was pretty good. But in terms of it being a 200th episode, well, there is technicality of whether or not this would count 200th episode, if the Christmas special counts or not. But let me try this. What would seem better as 200th episode? This or the last one? Which I'm saying the episode with the students and the treehouse was good, but 200th episode material? Nah, this was definitely the better choice. Especially with the backstory, which I'm sure you all have heard about with how the voice actors themselves apparently went into writing this episode. I mean, it clearly shows, or rather let me put it this way if you're this way. If you don't like episodes that have questionable continuity, treat the Royal Guard like idiots, then this is probably not the episode for you. However, if you're just looking for a good time that's entertaining as all heck, this is for you. Although when I kind of gave that reply, yeah, it is because the Royal Guard, who, it's fine, that's just what it is, but actually on the other hand, how come Zephyr Breeze was fired for being distracted while all those other guys just got away with it? And I'm getting ahead of myself. But first let's talk about the good stuff, or rather what I really, really liked. I give an episode summary, but at this point I assumed you all already seen it, and at this point you just want to hear my opinion and thoughts, or if I have anything to analyze about it. And favorite stuff. Applejack as Hannah Montana. Yeah, I kind of got that. And yes, I was a fan of her when I was back then. Don't judge me. I'm sure at least you at least liked one 4Kids TV Saturday morning cartoon. So don't judge me. But in any case, I particularly found that hilarious when, after the flashback, Rainbow Dash actually questioned the continuity, and Applejack was just kind of like, It was almost like they were aware, well, wait a minute, this is probably going to cause some questionable continuity, so let's just meta-humor it. And boy, did it work wonderfully. But I think that was one of my favorite parts, not to say everything else wasn't. Although my least favorite part would probably have to be Zephyr, only because, I mean, it was funny and entertaining, just how cringy, although it does give me extra bonus points to Rainbow Dashes for how she was willing to go through with that. But then again, yeah, like I said, how come he got the boot, and yet all those guards that were distracted by Apple Montana and Party Pinky were not? Again, it's a matter of, if you don't like these episodes, you won't like it, but if you like these type of episodes, you will. Bit of a bounce too, but also another note, With that being said, how does it compare to the 100th episode versus this one? Well, if that's how we're comparing, I do kind of have to give a bit more points to the 100th episode, only because that humor is kind of a bit more off the walls, over the top. I didn't see anything coming, where I guess this humor was a bit more confined, if that's what it will. I mean, still over the top, but in Slice of Life, you had just things going nuts everywhere. And here you kind of had more organized chaos. I mean, after all, you kind of have to if it's sort of a heist, them trying to defeat the security systems or whatnot. And then, of course, like everyone's already pointed out, the real beauty of this episode was the Twilight, Shining Armor, and Spike dynamic. Even though, again, with the questionable continuity, this episode pretty much backtracks and takes away everything that BBFF stood for in the Candlelight Wedding. But then again, I suppose that's more how real siblings are. They technically love each other, but they can also get really competitive, and it might have also been possible that Twilight was just over-exaggerating at the time, which I can totally buy and believe. So, it's alright, and like I said, it does create some interesting conflicts. A bit more contained chaos, but nonetheless great chaos. And it was just so relieving to see what they did with Spike in the end. And I'm going to play since starting to assume you may have not seen this episode, so I'm not going to give away how it ended, but pretty good way, that was pretty much when I saw it. It was a good episode, entertaining episode, prefer 100th episode before, and again, it's an episode more about being fun than being consistent with continuity, and it's a nice little goodbye from the show staff, especially the VAs since they got in, and all I can say is if by some chance any of you are watching it, bravo, great job, and yeah, so far season 9 has been turning out pretty great. And that's all I pretty much got for this episode. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and comment what you thought of the episode, create some discussion. And like I said, if you really want to help, consider following me on Kofi or any of my other social sites, and considering donating. Like I said, you can check out more information in the blog post I also have below on what you can possibly get as a reward if you want to support me. But it can range from anything from like proofreading, writing, doing a dramatic reading or comic dub, reacting to a video you want me to. All sorts of great and cool stuff. Be sure to check that out as well, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.